Hi class. Okay, we're here for math. So I am going to walk you through how to help you how to solve these math story problems using addition and subtraction. So the first thing I'm going to do is I have these little magnets to kind of help me. So I'm just going to put them up there. It doesn't matter what color. Okay, so I want you to look at these magnets, and we're going to pretend that these magnets are books, okay? So look at the magnets, count them, and tell me how many books I have up on my board. I'm going to snap my finger. When I snap my finger, you're all going to tell me how many books are on the board. 5. You should have gotten 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I want you to close your eyes. Close your eyes and no peeking. Okay, I hope you didn't peek, because now I want you to look and tell me how many books are on my board. Count them, and let's count them together, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I have 7 books. Oh my goodness, somebody snuck in and added books to the board. Let's put this into a number bond so we can figure out how many books got added to the board. So I'm going to have my marker, and I'm just going to move these up here. Get up here, books, so I have space to write. Okay, so when we fill in a number bond, we need to fill in the parts that we already know. Okay, so what do we already know? Let's start with the total amount. How many do I have on the board right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a total of 7 on the board. That's my total amount. How many did I start with? Who remembers? I started with 5. Remember, there were 5 books on the board. And then I told you guys to close your eyes, and somebody snuck in and added some to the board. So I have 7 right now. I started with 5. I need to figure out how many the elf put on the board. So how do we do that? What are some math strategies we can use to find this missing piece to the number bond? Well, I really hope I heard some of you say counting on strategy, because we can definitely count on. We can start at the number 5, and we can count on until we get to the number 7. So let's start at the number 5, and we're going to count forwards. We're counting on. Ready? 5, 6, 7. How many fingers do I have up? 2. That is our missing part. Whoever snuck in here and added books to the shelf added 2 books. We could also use subtraction. So we did that with addition, we counted on, but we could also use subtraction, right? So I'm going to use my books for this. If I have 7, I'm going to take away 5, because remember, when we subtract, we start with 7 and we take away the smaller number. So I have 7, I'm going to take 5 away. And how many are left over? 2. Did we get the same answer? We sure did. Now, let's write an addition number sentence and a subtraction number sentence using these numbers. So let's start with the addition. Remember, from addition, we're counting up. So we're starting down below, and we're going to go up, okay? Because we're counting up. Add means to get bigger. So we're starting down here, and we're getting bigger. So we can say 5 plus 2 equals 7, right? 5 plus 2 equals 7. Now when we subtract, remember, when we subtract, our numbers get smaller. This is the part that some of you are struggling with this week. Subtraction means take away. The numbers get smaller. Remember, when we subtract, we start at the top and we go down because we're minusing, okay? So we're going to start with that 7. we're going to subtract. 7 minus 5 equals 2. 7 minus 5 equals 2. Did you see how I did that? When we add, this is why it's so important to be filling in your number bonds on your story problems, because they really help. When we add, we start with the two lower numbers and we go up. When we subtract, we have to start with that highest number and go down. Let's try another story problem. Okay, so this time I'm not going to use my magnets because I do have a lot of you who are also skipping the picture portion of the story problems, and I'm going to show you why that's so important. So I'm going to say the first part of a story problem. Emily had 6 flowers. That's our first part. Emily had 6 flowers. Remember, when we're drawing pictures to go with our story problem, we're going to use magic circles because they can be whatever we want and we can draw them real quick. So Emily has 6 flowers. So I'm going to draw 6 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 flowers. She puts 3 flowers into a vase. You see what I'm doing? So she puts 3 of her flowers into one vase. How many flowers are in the other vase? Okay? If Emily has 6 flowers, she puts 3 in one vase. How many are in another vase? So I want you to see why it's so important to use pictures. I just turned my picture into a number bond, and this is going to help me. I'm going to have to find the other part, right? So, what are some things we can do to find this missing part? Let's use the counting on strategy. So we know we're going to we are going to count to the number 6. We're going to start at the number 3. Let's put the 3 in our head, and then we will count our fingers as we count on. Ready? 3, 4, 5, 6. The answer is 3. So if she has 6 flowers, she put 3 in one vase, there must be 3 in the other vase. Let's try to use subtraction to find this missing piece, okay? So, how can we use subtraction? Well, I have 6 up here. I'm going to take away 3. 6 minus 3. So this is why I drew my picture up here, because look at what I'm going to do. I'm crossing off 3. How many do I have left? 3 left over, which are going to be right there, okay? So 6 all together, 3 in one vase, 3 in the other. Now, what is an addition and a subtraction sentence we can write using these numbers? Let's start with addition. Remember, addition, we're going to start below. We're going to start down and go up. 3 plus 3. We have a double, don't we? Doubles that. 3 plus 3 equals 6. Now we're going to start at the top and go down because we're going to subtract. The numbers are going to get smaller. So what is our top number? It's 6. So we have 6 minus 3 equals 3. Okay, so I just need you guys to remember, because you're going to have some more story problems today, it is so important for you to be drawing your pictures and filling in your number bonds, because you guys, they are very helpful, and they really truly will help you get your answers. Remember, when you use a number bond to make an addition number sentence, you start with the bottom numbers and you add the bottom numbers, and the top number is your answer. When you're making a subtraction number sentence using a number bond, you always have to start with the top number. And remember, subtract means go down, so you go down. Addition means go up. Subtraction means go down. Okay? Alrighty. Thanks for watching, and good luck on your assignments today. Bye.